Hello, welcome to News Roundup. Here we bring you highlights and key stories. I'm Sharifat Ibrahim. First, the headlines. APC North Central endorses Tinubu for 2027. Governor Ododo distributes palliatives to 1,500 widows across Kogi State. Fernandez offers to leave Man United to help club rebuild. Now the news in detail. Critical stakeholders in the ruling All Progressives Congress from the North Central geopolitical zone of the country have unanimously endorsed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a second term in 2027. Decision was reached on Wednesday night at the zonal stakeholders meeting at Transcorp Hotel, Abuja, following a motion of vote of confidence moved by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, and seconded by Niger State Governor Mohammed Umar Bago. Advancing reasons for his motion, Akume says the sterling performance of President Tinubu has earned him the satisfactory admiration of the geopolitical zone. Presenting the communique of the meeting, the chairman North Central Governors Forum and Nasarawa State Governor Abdullahi Sule says the zone endorsed President Tinubu to contest for a second term in office come 2027 in order to consolidate the gains of his reforms and bring them to full fruition. Sule, on behalf of other stakeholders, appreciates President Tinubu for the numerous developmental strides being executed across North Central and the inclusive and merit-based approach in appointing sons and daughters of the region into key leadership positions across federal government agencies and parastatals. And the Kogi State Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo distributes palliatives to 1,500 widows from the 21 local government areas to alleviate economic hardship faced by vulnerable groups in the state. Khadijat Mohammed has the rest of the story.
Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo at the ceremony held at the Muhammadu Buhari Civic Center in Lokoja noted that the gesture is part of broader efforts by the government to empower women and enhance the welfare of vulnerable citizens in the state. He emphasized the importance of supporting widows, describing it as a privilege to fulfill the commitment of his administration to lift vulnerable members of the society.
Today we share food, clothes, and some financial support. But beyond this, we are laying the foundation for something greater. A support system that includes skill training, access to health care, small businesses funding, and education for your children.
Governor Ododo urged the beneficiaries to make the best use of the items they've been given to improve the lives of their families and also contribute to economic activities in their communities. Some of the beneficiaries praised Governor Ododo for his proactive approach to addressing the needs of widows and other vulnerable groups in Kogi State.
Today, I'm highly, elated for the good work the governor has done and his wife, the First Lady of Kogi State, for attending to the plight of widows in the state. In fact, all the widows in the state, from all the nooks and crannies, they are right here to receive blessings from the governor, and we are happy that everybody is going to feel the impact of government.
We are thanking the governor and the entire cabinet, especially the wife of the governor. We appreciate what is actually going on.
Very, very happy. And I thank the wife of our governor, both the governor, because since I am alive, this is what I'm passing through from these people. I didn't pass it, this sweetness, happiness. Since I lost my husband, this is my first time, second to pass this kind of thing.
The palliative, which is part of intervention under the Renewed Hope initiative of the First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, and in line with ongoing efforts by the administration of Governor Ododo to provide relief to the state's most vulnerable citizens, is a testament to government's commitment to social welfare. Over 1,000 beneficiaries receive a comprehensive package, including a bag of rice, clothing materials, and other food items. Khadijat Mohammed, Lugard TV News.
Moving on, the Kogi State Commissioner for Water Resources, Engineer Yahaya Farouk, says the state government is committed to restoring and expanding water supply across Lokoja metropolis and its environs. Engineer Farouk stated this during a stakeholders committee meeting held at the Teachers' House in Lokoja. He reiterated the political will of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo to ensure sustainable access to water supply in communities across the state for the benefit of households and for irrigation purposes. The commissioner noted that among major challenges of water distribution in Lokoja metropolis is infrastructure and negligence by residents who either fail to report or repair broken or leaking pipes. He calls on residents to fix damaged pipes connecting their homes to water supply lines, as it is the responsibility of users of the public water system to do so. He emphasized that achievements of the Ministry of Water Resources, including the resolution of long-standing water transmission issues in some communities across Lugard metropolis, assuring that water is now successfully flowing through previously blocked sections, thereby ensuring water supply to more communities in the state capital. On the limitations of the current water infrastructure, the Commissioner explained that the Greater Lugard water work designed decades ago is not enough to meet today's projected population of about 1.2 million residents in the state capital. He noted that design considerations are being made to eventually provide water supply for about 3 million people, thereby taking cognizance of growth in the population of the state capital.
The essence of this meeting is for us to place workout modalities to get maximum cooperation from all of us so that outside our own transmission line, that is our own basic responsibility, all those 3/4 and 1-inch pipes that are service lines to yourselves that are broken, come together and get them fixed. Now the water will be coming. We are not boasting now. By the grace of God, water will be coming.
Stakeholders present at the meeting pledged their support for the administration, assuring the government of creating awareness in their various communities to ensure the facilities provided to enhance adequate water supply are protected and preserved. The Chief Medical Director of the Kogi State Hospitals Management Board, Dr. Ayo Olayemi, has reaffirmed the commitment of the board to improving the welfare of healthcare workers across the state. Dr. Olayemi, who featured on Lugard TV Talk Time, emphasized that the board's core mandate includes overseeing the recruitment, welfare and discipline of medical staff, including doctors, nurses and attendants.
The Chief Medical Director of the Kogi State Hospitals Management Board, Dr. Ayo Olayemi, noted that Kogi State is increasingly attracting healthcare professionals due to ongoing reforms and infrastructural development in the health sector. He credited former Governor Yaya Bello for constructing multiple state-of-the-art hospitals, including Gegu Beki Ultramodern Hospital, Ultramodern General Hospital in Adogo, Ajakuta Local Government Area, and Sonlu General Hospital. He also applauds the establishment of Ajawawu Bello Hospital in Upogoro by Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo before he assumed office as the governor of the state, and another health facility in Eika built by the wife of the former governor, Barrister Amina Bello, as individual efforts to complement government's policy direction to improve access to health care.
We have one in Gegubeki, Ultramodern General Hospital. You need to go there and see the equipment there. We have another one, Ultramodern General Hospital, Badoko in Ajakuta Local Government. And there is another one in Isolu General Hospital. You may have heard about this, that there's another one built by His Excellency Alhaji Usman Ododo, even before he became the governor of the state. That one is Ajia Awawu Bello Memorial Hospital in Upogoro. Added to this is another one built by the wife of the former governor, Bello. That one built in Eka. You need to get there. They are all state-of-the-art hospitals.
The Chief Medical Director commends Governor Ododo's administration for its proactive approach to the welfare of healthcare workers in the state, particularly in being the first state government to implement the national minimum wage for all workers, including doctors. Speaking on recent policy changes, Dr. Olayemi expressed joy over the announcement of a new retirement policy that sets the age limit for healthcare professionals at 65 years of age and 40 years in service.
Kogi State Governor was one of the first governors to ever, bring on board the minimum, to implement the minimum wage, not only for the doctors, for all workers across board, and we are all happy for that. For now, we have a mission. We have a target. We are not yet there, but we'll soon get there.
While acknowledging the recent release of 2 new staff buses by the state government to healthcare workers, which he said would help ease transportation challenges for hospital workers, Dr. Olayemi echoed Governor Dodo's philosophy that public service should be driven by compassion rather than monetary gains, urging healthcare workers to remain committed to their duties with integrity and humility. Tosin Toluwaloju for Lugard TV.
And the news roundup is coming to you on Lugard TV. We'll be back shortly. Stay with us.
On January 27, 2024, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo became the 5th executive governor of Kogi State, signaling a new era of development. His vision was clear: to foster sustainable development, prioritize the needs of the people, and promote unity among the state's diverse communities. In the education sector, Governor Ododo's administration has improved schools, provided scholarships for students, and prioritized teachers' welfare. The governor has built and revamped several primary healthcare centers across the state and equipped them with modern facilities. Under Governor Ododo's leadership, Kogi State has witnessed improved security and enhanced collaboration among its diverse communities. Governor Ododo's commitment to economic empowerment is also noteworthy. His administration has launched programs to promote entrepreneurship, particularly among young people in the agricultural sector. His administration has boosted food security by providing modern farming tools, fertilizers, and support for smallholder farmers. Kogi State stands stronger, united, and ready to take on the future under the administration of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo.
Welcome back. Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo has urged religious leaders and citizens to sustain interreligious harmony and work collectively for the common good of the state. Governor Ododo disclosed this when he hosted the leadership of the Jamaatul Nasr al-Islam and the Christian Association of Nigeria on a courtesy visit at the government house in Lugard. Shamsuddin Sariki has the detail.
Governor Ododo noted that Kogi's rich textile of ethnic and religious groups presents both challenges and opportunities. He stated that embracing interfaith dialogue and cooperation is essential for building a harmonious society. He also assured that his administration will continue to prioritize the onslaught against criminal elements, stressing that Kogi is no place for crime.
Kogi State, like much of Nigeria, is in need of healing. Healing from division, healing from insecurity, and healing from fear. And no one is better positioned to lead that healing process than you, the religious leader and conscience of our people. I charge you today to continue in your sacred duty. Pray for peace, promote unity, use your mosque, your altars, your gatherings, and your influence to remind our people that we are one family under God Almighty.
Earlier in his address, Chairman of Jamaatul Nasr Islam, Ambassador Usman Bello, emphasized the strong relationship between the body and the Christian Association of Nigeria, noting that the efforts of the two groups have been instrumental to the promotion of interfaith harmony in the state. Ambassador Bello revealed that the Jamaatul Nasr Islam is in partnership with 31 associations within the state, working collaboratively to foster peace and unity.
I want to assure you that Jamaatul Nasr Islam will continue to support you. We prayed for you before you came in. We have continued to pray for you, and I want to assure you that your success is our success. Your happiness is our happiness.
In his remarks, Chairman of the Christian Association of Nigeria in Kogi State, Emmanuel Adebayo, thanked the governor for appointing Christians to key positions in his cabinet. He acknowledged the administration's effort in promoting peace and expressed satisfaction with the deepening collaboration between Khan and Jamaatul Nasr Islam.
We are not here to sing praises, but what we have seen and what you have done is to tell you. Because if we don't tell you, how will you even know that you are working for people? Are these people looking at you? Yes, we are also looking at you. Your Excellency, we want to thank you very much for the peace we enjoy in Kogi State. Because by the grace of the Almighty God, during your tenure, in fact, during the tenure of Alhaji Adoriza coming to you, we have enjoyed a good rapport between Khan and JNI. Honestly, we were very happy when you brought in facilities, you bought vehicles for the vigilante, and you upgraded them.
High point of the visit was the presentation of the glorious Quran and the Holy Bible to the governor. Shamsuddin Sarki, Lugard TV News.
The Kogi State chapter of the Nigeria Union of Teachers has rolled out a medical support initiative aimed at assisting ailing teachers across the state. The state chairman of the union, Comrade Yakubu Dauda, made this known during the union's outreach program, emphasizing that the welfare of teachers remains a top priority under his leadership. According to him, the program, which commenced in Kogi East before extending to the central and western senatorial zones, provides financial support of 100,000 naira to selected beneficiaries from each local government area to help offset medical expenses. He acknowledged the role of Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo in creating a supportive environment for teachers' well-being, praising the Ododo administration for his consistent payment of salaries and implementation of the new minimum wage for workers in the state. The state accountant of the union, Comrade Ahmed Tijani, commends Governor Ododo for his empathy and sustained interest in teachers' welfare, noting that the administration's people-oriented policies made the initiative possible. Similarly, the union's second vice chairman and chairman of the outreach committee, Comrade Aminu Ibrahim, lauded the initiative, describing it as a practical demonstration of the union's solidarity and compassion for its members. He prayed for the quick recovery of all teachers affected by illness and commends both the NUT leadership and the deputy governor of the state, Joy Salifo, for their steadfast commitments to the welfare of teachers in the state. And the Secretary to the Government of Kogi State, Dr. Folashade Arike Ayoade, has been honored with the chieftaincy title of Yeye Oba of Mopa Land by His Royal Majesty Oba Muyiwa Ibeun, the Elulu of Mopa and chairman of the Mopa Muro Local Government Area Traditional Council. The conferment ceremony, which was held in Mopa, brought together a host of dignitaries, including royal fathers, political leaders, and community leaders from within and outside the state to celebrate the remarkable achievements of Dr. Ayoade. Dominion Adeonju has the rest of the story.
At the conferment ceremony held at Mopaland, Governor Ahmed Usman Ododo, represented by the State Security Advisor, Commander Jerry Omodara, retired, commenced the Elulu of Mopa, Oba Muyiwa Ibeun, for using his position to unite the people and preserve the culture of the community. He expressed appreciation to the Elulu of Mopa for conferring the esteemed title, Yeye Oba of Mopaland, on Dr. Ayoade. He reaffirmed the government's commitment to supporting Mopa and the entire Okun land to foster peace, progress, and prosperity for all.
We are appreciating him for the unity of bringing the people, for bringing up Mopa people together. They have done very well, and that is the reason the government will continue to do its own best, particularly in areas of infrastructure development.
The Oni of Ife, Oba Adeyeye Eniton Ogunwusi Ojaja II, described Dr. Ayoade as a woman of substance, acknowledging her efforts in the development of Okun land and contributions to governance in Kogi State and Nigeria. Reflecting on the deep historical ties between the Yorubas and the Okuns in Kogi State, the Oni emphasized the shared heritage between the people of Ile-Ife and the Okun people.
They are known to be very strong people all over Nigeria. They are known to be warriors. We know them for their dexterity. And for me today, coming to the center of Okun land, that is called Imo Wakbakbo, Ibiti Imo Watikbakbo, and it is being shortened to Mopa. We are Yoruba speaking people. I am part of Okun people today because I'm in their midst.
In his remarks, Oba Muyiwa Ibeun, the Elulu of Mopa, commended Dr. Ayoade for her exemplary leadership and service to her people, encouraging her to continue her impactful work in building a stronger community. He described the newly crowned Yeye Oba as a role model for women in leadership, highlighting her achievements and commitment to the growth of the state.
To be given a chieftaincy title in a town that is not mine, I give God all the glory, and I promise to do my very best in the development of Mopa Kingdom.
Dominion Adeonju, Lugard TV News.
Moving on to sports. There are major concerns out of Old Trafford as Manchester United faces growing uncertainty after a disappointing end to the season. Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes has made a stunning offer, saying he is willing to leave the club if it helps spark a much-needed rebuild. Following United's 1-0 defeat to Tottenham in the Europa League final in Bilbao, a loss sealed by a Brennan Johnson goal, the Portuguese midfielder says he understands the financial strain on the club and is open to being sold if it supports the team's future. It It is the latest blow in what is being a nightmare season for United. Manager Ruben Amorim, appointed last November, has also said he's ready to step down, and notably without demanding any compensation if the club no longer wants him. Under Amorim, United have struggled badly, winning just 6 league games and now sitting 16th in the Premier League, a position that could mark the worst finish since their relegation back in 1974. Despite the turmoil, Fernandes stood by his manager, calling Amorim the right man to lead the club forward, but emphasized the urgent need for change. With both the captain and the coach expressing willingness to work away for the good of the team, the pressure now falls squarely on United's leadership to decide the next move. Thank you for staying with us. That is it on this week's episode of News Roundup. Until next week, I'm Sharifat Ibrahim.